What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle for another episode of They Are Billions. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out and once again run another colony into the ground. Definitely into the ground. I think as far as I recall, I was trying to get some walls up and running over here, some walls up and running over here, and it looks like we're about ready to make that adjustment. I think we're about right at the moment. I don't know where the next attack is coming from. I'm a little bit worried about it. I am not sure what's going to happen here. But I am going to try and prepare for it a little bit. I really don't like the positioning of that tower. I wish I could get it out a little bit further. Unfortunately, I can't. I just can't. What happens if I bulldoze this one? I might be making a huge, massive mistake right now, but that's okay. That's what this game is all about. We gotta take chances. We gotta try. Let's put down a little bit of that right there, because I need to spend up some guap at the moment. We are a little bit overloaded with the things we need to do. I'll put another one right there. That's not really what you want to do, because then the zombies can get in that little crease right there, and they can hit like 3 different spots at the exact same time. But it's going to have to do for right now. I don't have a choice, and I'm not putting another pylon just so I can put in one block. I'm not doing it. The game can't make me. It can't make me. You guys move forward. Kill everything that decides to be a jerk to you. I want it all to die. Every little bit of it. Yep, kill it all. Very nice. Do your thing. I don't want any roamers. I don't want anything going on. I think I'll probably just sneak one across right there, I guess. I don't like that. But I found that in life, I don't get to choose what I like a lot of the time. Like, sometimes I just have to do stuff and then live with the consequences. So we'll do that right there. I'm going to have them clear out this way and try to go up towards some other problems around here. You guys should absolutely be killing him, because he's not going to stop killing you. He's not going to stop in the remotest. He's just going to keep on blapping away. Ooh, they got knocked back, though. I love the knockback on the sniper rifles. It's one of my favorite things. Like, I love how it hits things and they're just like, bat. And then they just get, you can see it right there. Oh, shit. Well, they killed it, so that's good. Sniper unit just made veteran. That's a good spot to be in. We got another one of them right there. God, there's so many of them down here. Like, what is happening right now? You guys are getting overrun. Run away, run away, run away. I think there's a considerably large horde down there that's making this a bit more terrifying than it needs to be. They're just going to have to hold their ground. There ain't nowhere left to run to. Hopefully he survives it. Hopefully they do okay. We lost a couple guys right there. Let's go ahead and replace that. We got plenty of money sitting around anyways. So, not that big of a deal. They were elites. That's a downer. But I wasn't actually expecting it to be that rough and tumble down there. I was not expecting that at all. The game is getting quite aggressive now as we're getting towards the edge of the map. It has decided not to play ball with us anymore. This entire area is actually a bit of a nightmare. I wasn't thinking that, I know there's going to be a comment where somebody's going to be like, I know you work, that's always the problem. I know. God, be nice to me. Why can't you just be nice to Splatty one time? Just one glorious time. Be kind to the Splatty. I'll put that in right there. And that's a makeshift wall. I don't like what that does for me as a player. You guys need to get the shit back inside the walls over here. That is up right there, so let's get that all taped in. Fun factoid, all of my walls are made out of duct tape. Every single one of them. I'm gonna go like so. It's not gonna like it when I do that, because the game has weird wall rules that sometimes are not copacetic with itself. It'll say that something's a 3 thick when it's actually not sometimes. Or it'll be a 3 thick from like a weird diagonal direction that the human eye wouldn't see anyways, unless you're some kind of crazy like MOBA genius or something. I don't know. Everybody's over here on this wall. Get inside the walls. We will blap enemies until they fall over. And as soon as we get another grip of snipers in here, we will continue pushing forward into enemy territory. Now, with the money we have available, I'm just going to start doing research, because we are capped out on everything. Loads and loads and loads of capped out. Other things that need to be done. We have executors. Executors are possible. They're going to take 8 energy a pop. Every single one of those is going to cost us 8 energy. 700 gold, and the upkeep on each one of these is going to be roughly like 40 apiece. It's going to be expensive, but if we can make it happen, that'll be cool. I don't know where the next attack is coming from. We're still on day 65, so we don't need to worry about it too much. What I'll do is I'll upgrade the sides that are about to be hit. The nice thing about the towers is they continue to fire, even if they're in the process of upgrading. Instead, all I want to do is drop some bars. There we go. So we'll drop a couple of these out here just to get it bracking a little bit. There we go. And so now that that's all cracking, I've got a little bit of money left that we could throw out, but we're going to have to wait for the ticks on resources. Actually, no, we're not. Screw that. They can't make me do anything. I'm going to walk over here and get these freebies. I'm going to get these freebies. There it is. So we got some freebies. That should be enough where I can get some towers up in here to kill some zombies that give me the heebie-jeebies. Do I have any other walls that are undefended? So up and over on this side, we've already made all the towers that I need to make. Great. That's good. That makes me happy. I've done something efficient, and I have not done something stupid. It tends to be a cross between those two things that kill me. Let's wait a moment for our resources to come back. We do have another oil platform. We could absolutely run that if we desired to do so. I think we've got... Where was my engineering center at? It's like over here somewhere, isn't it? I don't know. That's the hard part about playing. Oh, yeah. There's my Thanatoses that come in doses. And don't you know-ses, gonna part the red waters just like Moses. All right, so we got one down here. He's doing his thing. Put another one down there. Basically, I want like one or two of you guys on each wall. And so if I can get these defended up, I think in the long term, it'll be good for us. It'll make us a little bit more healthy. We've got towers up right there. I am terrified to push back out of this position again. Every time I step out in this little southern area, bad things happen. And I don't like it when bad things happen. I'm a naturally happy person. Okay, that's a lie. I'm a naturally brooding and slightly salty person. But that being said, I like to keep my salt positive. And as of right now, every time I go into this area, really bad things happen to me. And so the zombies appear to have very good control over this region. We've got the research done for the advanced farm. That did cost us some money setting up all of those. That's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I would like to go with more houses, Rudolph. If we can get some more houses, that'd be great. We don't have a lot of food sitting around, but we got a couple upgrades we can do over there. Got a few things we can drop in on this side, maybe. No, actually, no, we can't. Okay. That'll work right there. Perfect. And I mostly just want to drop in houses wherever I can fit them. That'll raise our income back up. You want to keep your income surplus looking very nice. I want it to be solid and stacked. Make me a couple more Thanatuses. Uh-oh, they're coming from the north. Alright. I don't know exactly what the north entails. Could be either this region over here or a number of other places, but I think we've got it under control. We got a couple of Thanatoses and a couple more snipers that I can re-kajigger to put them inside the spots that I want them to be. God, I love Futurama. Futurama is one of the greatest shows ever made. I'm consistently upset that it doesn't get made anymore. I mean, it kind of filled in like... I feel like Matt Groening really... I don't even know if Matt Groening has anything to do with it anymore, in all fairness. He may or may not. I think they'll swing this way right here. So you guys get up there. I know you guys are all slow and everything, and you're like hanging out, not really wanting to do much. But more snipers on that wall would make my life a little bit more satisfactory. I would be happier with my survival situation if we could do that, so thank you. We are out of food right now, but we do have workers for a minute. We're all out of power as well. So I think farms down here are what I am going to go in on. So let's get a couple of farms in here. And that will more than likely be our food supply for the rest of the game. I hate to say it, but we may be stuck with the food supply that we have for a very long time. I can't fit anything in right there. Okay, what about over here? Yay? Nay? What do you say? So why can't a fishing lodge go right there? Oh, I'm out of resources. Okay. Got no power left. Ugh, I'm going to have to disable something so that I can get power up and running. But we're maxed out on like 1 billion resources anyway, so I'll just kill off a couple of these mills or something. We'll pause that off right there. We'll have a look and we'll see what we can do. I'm still stacked on stone and I'm still pretty stacked on everything else. So I think what I'm just going to do is I will drop a power plant out and around here somewhere. That looks like equitable farmland, so I'm not going to try to ruin that by putting something out there. Put another power plant in right there. That'll get us another 150 power or so. Won't be enough for us to power a lot, but it'll be enough for us to power a little bit. I think I have enough of a wall of badasses over here to make this happen. You guys all come up too. They may not be able to arrive in time. You guys pull up to that corner right there. Snipers go to right there. This might get a little rowdy. It may be time to start thinking about upgrading to secondary defenses. Luckily, they got a little pinch point going on right there, so they're not going to be able to move very rapidly. We've got shooters. They're doing their thing. As soon as the Thanatos get up here, it should be resolved pretty quickly. Thanatos are going to stop this from becoming a real issue. 2 walls down. Another one doing its thing. They're going to start launching mortars into the middle, which is great because that's actually going to stop the infected from being able to pile up on walls in the nasty, dirty way that they like to. But yeah, it's time for us to start thinking about upgrading to things that are going to be a little bit more suitable. I think this should hold. If it don't, I think we have... Uh-oh. I think the Thanatoses should be able to do their thing over here. We might lose an archer or two, but that barely held right there. We're going to need a little bit more help on this side. We are going to need a little bit more help. So let's go upwards. Start pushing back a little bit. A few more zombies trickling on through, but that's okay. They didn't get to any of the defenses, which is a benefit that I see being great. I will rebuild these walls. Reassemble the trouble spots right there. And I am thinking about putting another pylon right here with another wall right there with a whole bunch of executors behind it. If nothing else, this stone quarry right here has gotten us into a bit of trouble that I don't want to deal with at the moment. So we've got power, we've got workers, we've got food. Let's take this over here. I need to reactivate it to get us back in action right there. Other things that we could be thinking about. Money's going to be a consecutive concern. I don't know if consecutive is the word that I'm looking for right there, but that gets us another 50 gold, which is the value of a couple of houses. That gets us a little bit more stone right there. We've got our Thanatoses around, although I think we may have to go in a little bit harder on that. I've got cash surplus at the moment, so I can easily drop in another oil derrick. Where was the second one at? I know I got a couple of them around here. I got one right there. I got one on that side, and I know you always have one next to your starting spot. Where did that end up? Like, you almost always have oil, like, right next to where you are, and I'm not seeing it right now. Oil? Where you at? There's a dude in my neighborhood who sells bootleg colognes that are watered down, and he sells shirts out of the trunk, and his name is Oil, in case you were wondering about that. Just, you know, I don't know, a little invitation to Splattercat's neighborhood. His name is Oil because he's smooth. That's what he said. He's like, my name is Oil because I'm smooth and I hustle. Oh, we got another one right there. It's already been built. Okay. The never-ending expansion in the search for gold is going to be important here. Alright, we'll drop another one of you right there. 3 is not going to be enough to get us through the final wave, but it'll be enough to hold for right now. I'd really prefer not to expand any further. Our base is massive right now. I've seen bases that cover the whole map. This is not that base. Is that everybody over here? Got our entire attack force doing stuff. Good. Do your thing, killers. Keep clearing the map. Push in directions. Make stuff die. We have so many resources up there, too, that I just have not utilized. I am going to drop a few more houses down. Right here. Probably not the most strategic place I could do it. That's going to use up the remainder of the food that we had going on. Not good, but I still have room for like one more farm down here. So let's get that all pounded into place. A 36 farm, is that worth it? I mean, a 54 is, but that's going to keep me from putting in more towers, which is what I'm going to need over there. I'll put in the 36, whatever. We're going to need food in the future anyways. And from here, we can start getting back into the business of putting in, now that we've got more space, I can stay away from doing too much construction that has to do with the power plants. Instead, we can start dropping in mills. I know I built another one, but that was kind of a gimme rig. Like, I didn't want to build those. I just kind of had to. And while we wait, we've got workers, we've got food. Continue pumping out, I guess, soldiers. Do some soldiers. I don't have enough soldiers. I want more. Give me a few more of those power armored amigos to keep us safe. Keep pushing for the edge of the map. I want all this black cleared out in just a minute. They're blasting down there. Great. As long as they keep shooting, I think I can be happy with that resolution. I think they draw in a little bit of fire, though. You guys might need to come back down here and help them. I don't know what kind of HP these dudes have, but it doesn't appear to be great to me. A few more Thanatoses would be raw, too. Yeah, screw it. I mean, if we got the surplus for it, get on in there. Do your thing. So we got a dead end on this side. I'm going to keep pushing up and around this way. Clear that edge of the map. I will deal with this ridiculous swath of enemies down there a little bit later on some of the final waves. We got snipers coming in. Things are looking all right. Snipers are definitely not enough to hold the walls, though, which is the part that concerns me. The other thing that I could do is actually there's kind of a cheese way to do this, too, where we could put in... Oh, they fixed it. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Never mind. You can put in a row of towers in front of all this stuff, too, and I think that'll probably make it so that the enemy's got something extra to chew on as well. You know, let them get beat on by the... Let them get pounded on by the defenses a little bit longer. I'll try to get all the guys that are in the base into kind of this killing squad over here. And Waka Flocka Flame. What do we have going on here? I will get the... Sure, why not a radar tower? I'm not really going to get Titans. Titans are cool and everything, but they caught that nerf. And I wanted to play an all Thanatos run. Could be a mistake. Could be a really dumb thing to do. Maybe we'll bash out some Titans once we get a little bit further in. But for the moment, I'm happy with what we have going on. You go grab me some gold. I'm all out of gold. I need some more kroner. I need a couple more of those. I don't know. What do they call them up in? What do they call them up in Canada? It's you guys' slang term for money. There we go. Got a couple of those, and that should keep me moving here. I've got more of you guys being produced. How am I doing over here on soldiers? Give me a few more. Did I get enough? I did. I have enough warehouses around to do what I want to do. I would say the time has come then to start dropping defenses along the major frontages. This wall over here is a definite weak point. An absolute 100 weak point. In fact, as we get further in, I may kill you off just to get more defenses in. Because this area is stinking, in my opinion. I don't like it. I've got room on this side for a few more fishermen's huts. That might allow us to prop up a bit more industry. Do I not have pylons right there? Is that just like perfectly... Doesn't have access to that area. Okay. Has access right there, though. That is right next to the river. What are you talking about? Game being all crazy right now with my placements. Damn, all I want to do is get a little bit of good stuff going on. I got 2 food right there. Do I have any unforesty areas that I have not put hunter's lodges in? Like if there's any square inch that don't got a forester's lodge on it, I suggest you make it happen. Doesn't look like it, though. We're just not that lucky. Okay. I don't want to do that anyways. Never mind. I'll go back and play with my ball at home. That's mostly what I do anyways. So that is what you get. A few more in right there. Keep the power supply flowing on out. You guys move in this direction. Continue clearing. As soon as I get up to like 2,000 surplus, that's when we'll start upgrading the defenses and getting ready for the final wave. But the good news is, it's only day 70. So we've got time to play with. We've got things we can accomplish and stuff to get done. You guys shoot down here, get yourself a little bit of the old XP. I'm not going to cycle them in and out too much because I'm not really caring about it at the moment. That's still pumping out soldiers for the grist mill right there. I'll send them out to meet with these guys once they loop around the bottom side, and hopefully it'll work out. There you go. That's what I like to see. If we have weak walls, what I'll do is I'll put Thanatoses on those walls to knock the zombies back. I get the feeling that one of the principal benefits of the Thanatos is not necessarily that they do a lot of damage, although they do. I like the amount of damage that they do. They're a pretty sweet little unit. It's actually the knockback that gets the enemies off your wall and ceases their attack animation that's probably the most useful part of this. You guys swing down this way. Why are you guys falling back? Please stop doing what you're doing and come around to here. Good. Why is everybody falling back right now? Don't do that. Like, fire mortars where you can. I want dead enemies everywhere. The more zombies you kill, the better. I'm trying to get those achievements now that they put them in on Steam, too. For like the 100,000, 50,000, 1 million zombies killed. The most I've ever killed in one playthrough is like 35,000, 40,000. And so, I figure it'll take a while to probably get up on that kind of stuff, but not going to worry about it for right now. Not going to worry about it. We've got that right there, so we'll get that loop around in just a minute. These guys are pressing down into enemy territory, trying to impress upon the enemy that humanity will not be pushed around. We are sitting at maxed out everything at the moment. Continue researching stuff. At a certain point, though, we're going to be out of space. We are going to be out of space. What I would like to do, actually, the number one theory that I would like to play around with is what I want to do is I want to have 2 rows of these things behind every wall so that there's at least 4 to 5 on every single wall. And we'll just kind of see how that goes. I think it'll go well, is how I think it's going to go, but since we're maxed out, we might as well. There you go. That's a whole bunch of iron gone, but it'll trickle back in. A little bit of that stuff done. It's going to take 30 iron to do that guy right there. We'll see how this affects my upkeep. Upkeep might get a little bit more nasty than we would prefer down here, but oh well. We got plenty of resources right there, so if we get into an endgame crunch, what I'll do is I'll send a scout up there to the top, and what the scout will do is they'll just grab all those resources so I can finish up the defenses. And then we'll put extras in everywhere that we can as well. I think this is a good playthrough, though. I don't know if it's a winning playthrough. It's got all the hallmarks of feeling pretty solid. There's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, you don't have the whole map cleared by day 40, you lose. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't think that's the case. I saw Christopher Rod pull through by the skin of his teeth the other day when he didn't have it cleared. And, you know, you can win. It's just you gotta stay moving, I guess. Those guys are over there, so add them all to the stack. A few more snipers coming through. Got a lot of food around. That dropped us by about 200 just upgrading those. So yeah, we're going to have to alternate between... if I can't, though, I'm all out of food. Ew. I'm going to figure out how to make more money out of this. So these houses over here are getting full-on bank benefit. Okay. Those places are getting food benefit. These places are getting food benefit. Upgrade the remainder of those. That will be the remainder of our food right there, though. And ew. I don't like our current position, but... I don't like scrambling for food is what I don't like. You're always going to run into a stop block at some place, and I'm kind of at the point where I'm done with hustling and trying to run around clearing space. So you guys gather down here. We'll do our best to clear out this corner of the map. And we can get some fishing lodges in over here if we put in a wall right there, but I just don't know how that's going to go. You can get a little bit more food from right there. We're on the edge of the map right there, basically. Only real direction we could push is this direction right here to try and get to more grasslands. Like, wall that off right there, although I don't know if that'll be legal. And we wall that off right there, wall that off right there. A few more farms on that side, possibly. I don't know. We have a very, very foodie predicament at the moment. I'm going to have to fill in little spaces like that for the 35 food. I don't think we're going to have much of an option right there. I'll go for what I can go for. I have a surplus of cash and everything else. I do not have a surplus of food. So hopefully that'll carry us. We're going to allow them to group up down here. I don't want them to get into too much trouble without access to some kind of fallback point or some kind of extra unit to help out with the DACA they're about to lay down. Because believe me, there's about to be more DACA. You guys pull back to here. Go in that direction. They will take care of the special infected. Pretty nice little micro right there. I feel like that T-bone that we just pulled on the enemy went really nicely. You guys go down to here. Line up. And get ready to go. We will push in this direction. Specials are going to be the big problem. The shitty McSpitties mostly are the ones that I stay horrified of. Some people stay grinding, I stay terrified. I do not like those things at all. Those things do a lot of damage, and they are tough to get around. Even with snipers and whatnot, all it takes is for one person to not do their job and not pay attention properly and have all your snipers sitting around just like drooling on themselves with spaghetti stains on their necks. And you may not have a couple units that make it out, especially when they're stacked up like this right here. Alright, so keep pushing in that direction. The specials are going to start to come. There's just no way around that. We got hit by a special right there. We got a few more down at the bottom. Hopefully they decide to throw their nasty special goo at people in the front who can take the hit. Ain't no telling, though. We got another one right there. Yeah, we're going to lose units just because of the sheer volume of specials right there. That's a lot. Like, even with good micro. Are all my snipers... I need you guys on highest level, man. Shoot whatever's highest level in this grouping. Stop letting spitties get down in here and cause problems for us. There you go. I think they're doing a little bit better now. I thought I already rolled them over, but I guess I must have been wrong. I must have been wrong about that. I don't really care if the Rangers die because they're just upkeep. And frankly, I can replace them. Soldiers, snipers. We don't really have a lot of food, so maybe I'll just go with a couple more of the little folk over there. Give me some of those. That's going to be our iron for right now. Do I have any more iron mines around that I can make work for me? Oh, one right there, but that one's a tad stupid. My name is Splattercat. This game is called They Are Billions. Thank you for stopping on in. I appreciate you guys taking the time to check out my channel. I look forward to playing the game more with you in the future. And thank you for being here. If you wanted to get the game for yourself, it comes out on the 12th. By the time this video goes live, it will probably be well past the 12th, in case you were wondering about that. But I hope you guys enjoy your time. You've been watching me play it for a while, and I really hope I've inspired a couple of strategies, or at least showed you the mistakes that you don't want to make while playing this game. And that's what I would like to see anyways. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.